So after working on the picture component, now it is time to upload it to the cloud and use it in the register user function. So how we're gonna do that is actually that simple. So let me show you how. So what you need to do is actually go, first of all, let me show you this in my env file. We need these two variables here, which one's called the React app cloud name and also the cloud secret. You can name it for whatever, but just make sure that you add these two variables. And we need to fill this data right here. So I already did it for myself, but I'm going to show you how to do it for you. First of all, you got to go back to your Cloudinary account that you already created. If you didn't, go to cloudinary.com and register. So this is just simply a cloud service to upload your files, images, whatever. So the first thing I want you to do is to take this cloud name here and copy it, and that's it. This is going to be your cloud name. Okay, you paste it right here. And then the second thing that you have to do is go to your settings here, and then you'll have to go to upload, and then you'll go down a little bit, and there will you find this option which is called inside uploading enabled. Okay, for me it's already enabled. So if I went, like for example, let me delete this one just to show you. This is how it's gonna look for you if you never done it. It's gonna click now in enable inside uploading, and then now it's give you this one by default. So you can use that, or you can click add upload preset, and then you will define the sign-in mode here to be unsigned. And then this is it. Just make sure that delivery type is uploaded, the access mode is public, and then save. And this is simply what you get right here. This is the one we created. You gotta take that, and this is simply now is your secret. Okay, so now that you have them both, you can use them. This is what I have right here. Sorry, this is my informations. Don't use them because I'm just gonna change them after I finish this course. But this is the way you do it. I've just explained it right here. So after that, we're just gonna go back to our application. First of all, I gotta restart my application. Let me see. Okay, I see some stuff right here. Okay, we'll fix that later. I already understand how to fix all of those. So I'm just gonna restart my server here. Let's work on the most important things right now. So in the onSubmit function, this is where everything happens. So this function that we register user, it's all this simply depending like if we have a picture or not. So sorry, let me go back. So if we have a picture, we will send it right here. If we don't, we just send this empty string. And let me show you. So the test is all about if there is a picture or not. So if there is a picture here, we're gonna upload to Cloudinary and then register user. So we have to upload the image first. Okay, that is the first thing. Else, that means we don't have any picture. We can simply do whatever we done right here. But to make things easier for us, I'm gonna take this response and I'm gonna define this variable here empty. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna remove this lit from here, and I'm gonna take this f outside of the whole test. Okay, because I don't want to do the test here and also I do it here. It's kind of repetition. We should avoid that. So now after right here, so what we need now is to create the function that's gonna upload to the cloud. So I can go right here and I'm gonna go const, and I could say upload image. So I'm gonna do it right now here because it's the first time for you. So I'm gonna explain it easily, but when we work on uploading other files, I'm gonna create like some custom user functions to do this for us. So this is gonna be an asynchronous function, and simply what it does, first of all, we're gonna create form data because you gotta add your files into a certain form data. Okay, so sorry, form data. Okay, this is simply how we send files, and then we can send few informations in this form data. So the form data I can append to add something, and then what I can add is a property that is called upload and then preset. Okay, upload preset, and the value of it is just simply this value. It should be the secret. Okay, so I can actually go maybe outside here, and I can go const, and I can extract this from the process.env. And actually I can use that, or maybe I can make it easier for me by doing something like, let me just go right here, dots, and I can have it there, and I can call this like cloud secrets. Okay, and I can do the same, and this one is going to be for the name. just to make it easier for me. And this one is gonna be name, like that. So now you already have them. So this is the cloud secret. It should be here, like that. That is the first thing for the form data. And the second thing is just simply to add the file itself. So we're gonna go append, and then what we're gonna append file, and it's gonna take the picture that we have. So right here, just simply gonna be that picture. So after we're doing that, we're gonna send the request to the API for Cloudinary. So what we're gonna do, const, and we're gonna extract the data. So let's send our request. So await, and then Axios. That's gonna be a post request, and it's gonna go to HTTPS, then API. So we're gonna go to API.cloudinary here, and then it's gonna be .com/version1_1, then /, and right here we send the cloud name. Okay, if you don't want to use it from the processor env, you can add it directly to the code. That's totally up to you. So for me, I'm just gonna use backticks here, and then I'm gonna have that, and here I'm just gonna have the cloud name. All right, and then / we define what type of file we upload in. For me, I'm just gonna go image, but if it's like you wanna have it auto, it can be auto, and if it's wanted to be raw, it can be raw. Like when you send some sort of type of files, like I don't know, zip or like something like that, or PDF, you can send them at raw. Even like some PDF files can be sent an image. There's no problem with that actually, but it depending on the type of file you send them. So this is the URL. It should be https api.cloudinary.com, then version1, then the cloud name, and then / image, then / upload. And then what you need to send right here is the form data with it. You see, so this is the way you do it. I had my all informations right here. It's gonna work for you, don't worry. I can even use the values that I have here. So just to make sure that it works, you can, let me take them here, okay, just to show you that I'm not trying to use mine just for some reason, but I actually can use those. So, and it will work fine. So I'm gonna take that, okay, and I'm gonna change the name, and let me restart my server again, and then let's wait. So this is how you do it, and I'm gonna take this upload image right here, and I'm gonna go here, and what I'm gonna do is await, and I'm gonna upload my image. So when I do that, I have to actually use then. So when it finishes, then we're gonna have an asynchronous callback function. So what we're gonna do after, then what? Then I can actually, right here, you will get the data. So I have to go in this function here and return that data. And the data is simply after uploading the image, you're gonna get few certain data. Let me console log it. So console log data. Like for example, the URL of the uploaded image, certain stuff like the type, etc. And we can use this data right here to extract one thing that we need, which is the secure URL. In fact, you can just send the URL back from here, but I don't know if you need certain other informations, you can do that. You can even make the picture property in the user model, something like an object if you want to add certain other informations. Some companies do that together, always keep their pictures, how do I say, have a lot of information about them because they can use it in search, extra stuff, I don't know, depending on the work you want to do. So let's not complicate things. So after we get the data right here, we can actually just use the data to register. So I can go here and just go here, and then instead of this picture, I will go to the data, and I need the URL. So it returns the data, it returns a URL, and also a secure URL that I might prefer to use like that. And this is it actually. So let me go back to my register and let's try this. So let me inspect here, and I'm gonna go back to my console and let's try this. So I'm gonna go with some, let me add some right informations right here, persist@gmail.com. so hey, hello, something, I don't know. And then the password, let me add a certain password, and then we're gonna upload a picture. So I'm gonna use this is the default picture, so I cannot use it. Let me use a React logo right there. It doesn't make any sense, but let's just do it. So I'm gonna click on sign up right now, and we have a problem. So fail to construct from data, please use the new, oh sorry, I forgot something very important, which made me look stupid. New form data, please. So let's go back. So this is one of the nicest things that I like about React-hook-form. It's not gonna refresh the page. If you use a form, just by saving, it will refresh the page for you. So this is very cool. So now I can click sign up. So let's see what we have. All right. So you guess, like, we get the informations you see right here. I'm getting all the informations of the uploaded picture, but I'm gonna add a load instead. Don't worry. But for now, just check this with me. You see, I'm getting like all the informations about there. So like the access mode, the asset ID, all the stuff, and also I get this secure URL, which I can actually use. So can I please just get something from there? So I can, this is annoying, to be honest. I just want to copy the property and use it in the browser. So I can actually just go here and remove those double quotes and click enter, and it's going to show us that React picture. So it does upload, but there is a problem with our, it says like please fill our fields. So this must be something. So let me just make sure that I'm sending the data in the picture. I'm sending the data.secure URL. So it says please fill all fields. So I have to go back to my backend. It is time to go back. So we had a 400. So let me console log the request again, console log, and then we will console log the request.body again. Let's see what we sent, the actual data we sent. So let me go back. Let me choose a new email so it does allow us, and let me try to sign up. So it's gonna upload the image again first. But don't worry, we're gonna add something for that. So let me go back right now. And it doesn't console log. Oh, it didn't. I asked her to console log, my friend. Didn't I ask you to console log? So we send in the name, email, picture, status, and password, and then we create the user. So what is the problem? You don't understand. And then we send in, we spread in the values of the data. Sorry, I understand what the problem is. Because when we spread the values of the data right here, it mixes this with this one. Okay, I just noticed. Let's change this to values. For example, I can change this for like maybe just response. Let's call it response. So I can just go take this response dot secure URL. So I understand now. Sorry, that was my bad. So yeah, so let me do this again. So clear console, and let me go back to my WhatsApp. Let me zoom in a little bit, go back to my users, and this is what I have. So I have 13 users. All right, so let's try this again. So if we try it with this one, it's gonna tell us an error. You see, because payload, okay, because it didn't work, because we had an error. It was gonna say, please make sure to provide a valid email address. So, oh, we still have a wrong email address. So let me add this valid email address, for example, and sign up again. We'll just test it for now. The load is just make us confused, but as you can see now it's loading, and it seems like we have another error which says read and payload. So this is in line 40, but I feel like the user is going to be registered. So I have the 14th user, which everything there, and also I have the picture here. So I want to check, is this the right picture? So is it the same? It is the actual picture. So at least the user gets registered and the image is added there. So yeah, the uploaded image. Now we just get this problem in line 40. So where is 40? Where are you? Okay, so if response.payload.user. Okay, this problem happens because simply in the response, we do await actually. So yeah, I feel like when we have an error, which what's happened, there were no payload there to actually read. So let's say when we have a response, and then also when we have a payload there. So that's my fix-it, but also we need a loading status. So a loading status is very important because when we upload an image, I don't know what's going on. So what I can do is I'm gonna go back to my features, then use a slice. I want to use something, you know, right here. So this was the statuses that we have logout. I want to add a status that is called change status, and this simply is gonna take the state, and then we're gonna have the action right here, and all it's gonna do is gonna go to the state dot status, and it's gonna be the action dot payload that I'm passing. And then what I can do, I can take this change status and pass it here. So I can take that and go back and right here. So I can just go here and just, sorry, first of all, I have to dispatch. And then I can call that. And the payload here is going to be loading. That's why, so now it's going to be loading. So when it's loading, we're going to see it right here because, where is it? Because we're going to have the status going to be equal to loading now. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like this is pretty simple to understand. And simply it's going to change. If we have an error, it simply by itself is going to change it after dispatching the register user there. And we might also need to handle if we have an error for the upload, I can show that. So let's just retest right now. So let me test randomly some information that doesn't even make sense. This is so bad. So let me just make sure the status is, yeah, it says hey hello, so I was just making sure. So let's try again. Let me upload a picture and let's use the Discord now. So let me sign up. You see, now I'm gonna have the loading, okay? And I get the picture there and it seems like everything worked, but it didn't navigate me. So let me just check at least if it's added the user. So refresh, we have the 15th user. Okay, we didn't add the status, so it says hi there. Let me see the picture. So let me just make sure it fits. Okay, it is right, but it didn't redirect me. So maybe we should make this syst right inside every single one of them. That's what it seems like we have to do it, sadly. So, all right, so maybe I can just go, just return it to work. It's fine, because always, let me just take it and add it right here. Because what can happen sometimes, like it doesn't like really properly wait. So sadly, we're just gonna have to do it again. So I have to remove this. So delete right here and just add it here so it doesn't confuse the two. That's probably what happened. All right, so let me try again for the last time. All right, response there. Let me just go here. Okay, I can't use response because it's the same here. So I can call this I don't know, response, and this is response. All right, so let me go back. Let me try again. For the last time, please, let me add something so it's not an already existed email. And now let me sign up. It's done and I've been redirected. And if I went back, I will have the 16 user right here. And it is here with the same email we're using. So everything is working fine. I know this is such a long video, but I don't care. As I told you, I'm here to teach you. So just sit here and learn. So let me use like an email that already exists and try again. I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen. So I have this approach. I'm gonna change this approach for something more important, because now let's see something. Let's say I added this picture. Okay, so this picture, everything, like the picture is fine. So if I sign up, it's gonna upload the picture, but it's still not gonna add the user because it's gonna say please try again with a different email address. And what happened? This picture is already uploaded. So now we have two ways to fix this. So it's either after uploading the image and we get an error, we delete it, which is, you know, a fair option. And the second option is to actually like add the user first, and then you update it with the update if everything went fine, like there is no error, nothing. Before navigating, I go and upload the image. Like if there is no error, upload the image and then update the user image. So now we have two options, and in the next video, I'm gonna tell you what we will do.